Hello everybody. Um, it's been a while. I have been running. Let me just check. Make sure I am on my own. Yes, right. Um, yeah. 53 minutes for the 4.8 miles. Actually tracked it today. It's a miracle. I found out that the bottom right button, which I press to go back, to get it off the running screen because I don't want to knock it, actually pauses it. So every time I've been turning off my watch, to get it off the screen so I don't knock it, to track it, I'm actually pausing it. So yeah, that last one was on me. Well, it's all on me anyway. Yeah, got a bit of an update. I've been ill this week. This is the first run this week I've done. I went swimming on Saturday. Gone. Today's Friday, the 29th of September. I went swimming Saturday. Went to the village gym. Nice gym. Went with Kim. Don't ask. Dave. Anyway, yeah. So the gym was alright. Most of it. I mean, it's small, but it's like decent. I mean, it's a big thing for me. I have like stretch marks. I don't know if you can see them now. And I have them around the stomach. I've had them since I was about 16. Long story short was what was happening when I was like leaving school and stuff. We used to shop at a place called Quick Save in Great Bridge, and right next to it there used to be a chippy. And like I used to eat kebabs, and I used to literally drink bottles of milk, whole fat, as just a drink. So I piled on the weight really quick, and obviously if you pile on the weight really quick, you suffer the consequences. So all through school and everything, well, all through, say this must have been, actually when I was 16, it was when I was at, yeah, it must have been, yeah, I can't remember, it's been a while. So like I've always been self-conscious about it and showing my body. Like, I mean, in the last 20 years, I think I've showed it to 3 people, and they were all my girlfriend. Well, current girlfriend and whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, I went in knowing that I was going to go in the pool, absolutely bricking it. Kim said that we could probably go into like a shared, like a family changing room, and I was like, no, I've got to get over it. Got some Dutch courage. I didn't drink. I mean, I just physically like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Excuse my language. And look, you can have the opposite way for once. I said quick before I changed my mind. Got into the changing room. Realised that I had to get, I know this is going to sound stupid, but I hadn't thought the whole process through. I had to get changed in the changing room, but I had to walk from where you get changed to the swimming baths without anything. So I was in there, and there was only a few people in, a few Asians, right? And like they were having a laugh and a joke, and for some reason I started to get a bit self-conscious, because like I'm like, I don't mean it in a negative way, I'm not like that, but I thought that they were going to take the piss out of me more than say like some older people, which there was none. So I'm like, I'm trying to text Kim to say I can't do it. Luckily, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, there was no signal to text Kim to say that we could can we go into the family changing room. So I was just like, I don't know what to do. I was panicking. I know it sounds stupid to some people, but to me it's one of my things. I turned round and there was an Asian kid like across the changing room, and he was fat. I'm just gonna say he was fat. I'm not thin, you know what I mean? He was a big kid, right? Fair enough to him. But you could tell he was struggling with it because, you know, his friends were all like, they weren't skinny, but you know, they were just average. And this kid was struggling, and he looks at me and I looked at him and I just smiled, kind of thing. Not creepily, don't go there. But like, he gave me the courage to be, excuse the language, fuck it. He's struggling, I'll struggle, just do it. So thank you to whoever that kid is. So I just went in, like, and to be honest with you, nobody batted an eyelid. Once I was in the water I was fine because I was under the water, but then Kim wanted to go into the steam room, which I've never been into a steam room anyway, and I had to obviously walk from the pool to the steam room, which was probably from about like here to here. But like, that was a big thing, and like, I ain't saying that I'm over it, I'm not. I mean, like, I'm still going to struggle with it. I'm going to try again tomorrow, but I think it'll be easier for me tomorrow because I'll be like, you know what, right, I'm 41 now, right, and I've got to that age where most people will just think, and I'm not old, but I'm not young, if that makes sense. Most people would just go, oh, look at this fat old guy, you know. You know, if I was like 20 and I was trying to get out of like pool like that, I'd be like, oh, look at him. But like, now I've got to the age where it's like almost like it's acceptable. Not that it ain't acceptable, but you know, it's like, oh, he's old, you know, he's getting on, blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah, again, thank you to that kid. I really enjoyed swimming, really enjoyed it. I don't know what happened after that. Obviously I went into the changing room and struggled in there in the shower, because the shower with the cubicle was broke, so I had to go into the communal showers, which I had to fight with. And then there was like 3 guys in there. One was struggling, you could tell he was kind of like a bit self-conscious. And then I turned around, faced the wall to mess with the dolls, turned around, and there was about 13 cocks just waving around in the breeze, which I was just like, Jesus, okay. Then I went into the actual changing room, and like, obviously some people don't care, it's a male changing room, and I'm like, Jesus, so many wangs, you know what I mean? That took me back a little bit, because like, to me, it seemed that it's unacceptable. To me, it's like completely abnormal, you know, like showing that kind of stuff. But some guys just don't care, and fair play to them, they shouldn't have to. But you know, to me it was a bit weird. Anyway, so after that, went out for a meal, blah blah blah. Come Sunday night, I was feeling a bit under the weather, and Monday it's hard to explain, because I'd worked out in the gym quite hard. I had the muscle fatigue, which is good because I want that, but then I'd swam about 20-30 laps in the swimming pool, well, lengths rather, not laps, in the swimming pool. Obviously that's using body, so I was a little run down, I think, and I don't know if I caught something, you know, I could have caught it from the gym, I could have caught it because I was out in the rain the previous week doing my job. You know, it just, I don't know if it was a culmination of me like being wound down because I was worried so much, but yeah, I had to have Monday off, and I don't have days off from work anyway. And I phoned in sick on Monday, and I literally lay in bed all day. Which I also don't like to do because I just feel lazy, but I did some painting in bed, watched some films, played some Starfield. Yeah, and then Tuesday I was a little bit meh, but I got up and I went in Wednesday. Thursday yesterday, switched shift with somebody for the morning, so instead of doing 2 till 10, I was doing 7:30 till 1. They needed somebody desperately to do the afternoon. I didn't want to do it. They kind of blackmailed me and gave me an incentive and said, like, if you work this afternoon, please, we need help, we'll get you Saturday off. So I was like, as long as you can get me Saturday off, I'll do it. So I did a 14-hour shift yesterday, and then I went to bed at think it was about 11 yesterday. I didn't get up until about 9:15 today. And I could have carried on, but like it's just a waste. You realise this when you're like a kid at school. Well, you don't. When you're a kid at school, you get up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's normal and everything. But I don't know if this is just me, but when you get older, you kind of need to, and I ain't talking like I'm getting old, but you kind of feel like you need to grasp every hour. So like getting up past 9 o'clock, you feel like, oh man, that's just a waste of a day, even though your body needs it. But yeah, so I went for a run. I'm going to the gym again tomorrow and some swimming hopefully tomorrow. Thank you to everybody in the gym. I know you didn't do it deliberately, but thank you to everybody in the swimming pool who just didn't give a toss. Especially the lifeguard with the glasses who saw me swimming backstroke and ran my head into the side of the pool, and he was laughing at me. Fair play to him, because he made me he was a good lifeguard, but he was making me chill. I don't know his name. I'll see if I can find his name this week just so I can say hello if he's there. But made me at ease, and thanks for just everybody else who just kind of got on with it. You know, nobody seemed to care. I was just a guy. I mean, to them I am, you know, got a few marks. It ain't you know, it ain't mega bad, but well, it is. But you know, to other people they're probably just whatever. He's got stretch marks, but to me it's like, you know, it's a thing. It's always been a thing. But anyway, yeah. I'll let you go because I'm waffling on. 12 minutes of talking rubbish. Sorry again, Stanton, for all the swearing. If I don't know if you watch it with somebody else, or Kim if you watch it with the kids, with Sophie and Luke. Sorry about the swearing. I'm sorry for everybody for swearing. I try not to do it in my videos, even though I mark it as not for kids. I don't. Anyway. Right. So now I've got to go and go shopping, and I got pizza later. And spend some time with Kim. It'll be a good afternoon. I need a drink. Right. I love you all, and thank you for watching. And don't forget, don't poop with the door open, and keep running.